Each week on the junior high segment of Friendswood Update, we'll be featuring an elective that junior high students may participate in. This week we'll be showing FJH Band performing Ode To Joy. Tonight at 7 p.m., all parents of FJH students are invited to attend a spring open house until 8 p.m. All parents are asked to meet in the snack bar where they will have an opportunity to visit informally with the faculty and staff. That's it for the junior high news. Now for today's weather. Here's Brandy Urbanowski. Brandy?
Thank you. Before we get on to today's weather, I wanted to ask John Dawson, who's still sitting down in the senior courtyard. I know the weather looks pretty good up here on our computers, but what does it look like down there underneath the sun?
It's a bit cloudy out here still, Brandy, but the sun's trying to peek through every once in a while. I just hope that spring break will look as good as it did yesterday.
In here underneath the lights, but are you getting a tan out there underneath the overcast clouds today?
Now, so even if the sun was out, I wouldn't be able to get a tan. But right now, there's no sun. There's not enough sun to get a tan. No, Brandy.
All right, thanks, John. Now for a look at our weather today. If you notice, we have some rainy conditions up here in the northeastern part of the United States. Things are clearing down the further along you go down the coast, except for right here on the edge in the Georgia and the supposedly Sunbelt region, which is having some rainy conditions, and Florida is looking pretty good. Our area of Texas and the mideastern part of the United States is looking pretty sunny. We do have some partly cloudy conditions right now over us, but that should blow over fairly soon. We do have some snow up in the Montana region and down in the midwestern part of the United States, but we also have some some sun over in California. Now with a look at the temperatures. If you notice, we have 32 degrees up in the upper coast of Maine and New York. Temperatures are warming up as you come down the coast. We have some 80s in Florida, some 60s in Georgia in this area, 50s up in the mid-eastern part of the United States. We're having some temperatures along in the 70s or upper 70s for our area, and sunny over here in California with temperatures in the 70s also. Now with a look at the local weather conditions. Our low today was 66, our high was 77. The barometric pressure is steady right now, 29.61. And we've had 12/100ths of an inch of rain so far this month, but none so far today. That's it for the weather. Now with the sports desk and Jason Candy. Jason?
Thanks, Brandy. The dive team competed last Thursday at their regional meet at A-Leap High School. Carol Langdock placed 6th in the 1-meter diving, and Shannon O'Hare placed 3rd and was chosen as an alternate to state. Out of all the swimmers, all 17 members competed in prelims on Friday night. Brothers Stephen and Michael Spencer battled it out in the 100 freestyle, and Mike won twice. However, Stephen qualified for the finals in the 50 freestyle. Last weekend, the varsity baseball team competed in the LaPorte baseball tournament. The team took home a 7th place finish after not playing so well. The Mustangs did get a pair of home runs in Game 1 coming from Jeremy DeBoard and Chris Linebarger. Monday, the Mustangs played El Campo Ricebirds and lost in the 7th inning on Coach Black's decision to load the bases and force the Ricebirds to hit into a double play, but Jeff Tall was unable to make the play at shortstop, allowing 4 runs to come in. The Mustangs will travel to Alvin tonight to participate in the Alvin tournament, starting with Alvin at 8 o'clock. Next week, while many will be having fun on spring break, the varsity baseball team will be opening district at Lamarck. The team is hoping for a good season. Jerry Hamilton spends some time with them and has this story.
If you want rising stars, there is no better place to look than the Friendswood Mustang varsity baseball team. 7 returning lettermen and 3 seniors who were declared ineligible last year will be leading the team into a tough District 24 4A. Here's Coach Black's opening day lineup, which beat El Campo 14-2.
Our goals for the season this year are to try to get into the playoffs.
Having a young team, how's that feel?
I like it because it means we'll have them for 2 years and maybe some of them for 3, and we'll be able to build a winner and compete in our district.
Here's pitcher D. Trecca. Thoughts on the year?
My personal goals are to win 7 games.
Having a young team, how do you think y'all will do in district this year?
I think we'll do good because we got a lot of people that are real good, so we'll do very good in district, I think.
This year's team looks to be an exciting team to watch. If they hang at the top of the district, they can be a force next year. Reporting on preseason baseball, Jerry Hamilton, MCS News.
The Friendswood girls varsity softball team began regular season play last Wednesday in a home game against Sam Rayburn. The Lady Mustangs played tough but came up in the short, losing 1-0. Friday, the team traveled to Galveston to play ball high, came up victorious, winning big 15-6. The team also played Texas City Tuesday night, however were defeated 5-0. The team will be competing in the Lamarck tournament tomorrow and Saturday. Softball district will begin March 12th at LaPorte. You see the score once again. Truck came up the losing pitcher. Friendswood was no hit by the tough Texas City pitching staff, and once again the tournament for Lamarck will be the next thing on the agenda for the Lady Mustangs. Turning to soccer, Tuesday the team traveled to Lamarck for a District 23 5A matchup. Kevin Hogan scored on 1 of 23 shots by the Friendswood Mustangs. The win gives the Mustangs a season split with the Cougars. This moves their season record to 5-5-4. Tomorrow they will play the Texas City Stingerees here at the Mustang Stadium. Monday, both the girls and boys golf teams competed in tournaments. The girls traveled to Clear Lake to play in the Clear Lake tournament. Crystal Colkhorst won the first medal with a score of 88. Chris was joined by Catherine Harvey and Jenna Goen and Susie Held to give a combined score good enough to finish in second place. The boys golf team participated in the Deer Park Invitational at Baywood Country Club. Ty Hall won the first medalist with a score of 75. That's it for sports this week. When we come back from spring break, we will have a wrap-up of all the sporting events that took place over the spring break. Let's go back to Charlotte.
Thank you, Jason. With spring break coming ever closer, we go back to the senior courtyard with John Dawson. See how he's holding up. John?
Thank you, Charlotte. With only 1 day left, the students here at FHS are really ready for spring break. I asked some of the students about their plans, and this is what I found.
Are you curious what other people are doing for spring break? Well, I sure am. So I asked some people, and this is what I found.
Well, actually all I have planned is just to go to the beach as much as possible.
I'm going to go to Florida, and then I'm going to stay there for, I don't know how long, probably about a week. And then on the way back, I'm going to stop by New Orleans and spend the night and have a blast of a time. I can't wait! Yeah, Friday I'm going to skip school, and I'm going on a college day. And I'm going to go see my sister in Abilene, and I'll be there till about Sunday, and then I'm working, and then I'll probably go down to Galveston and have fun.
I plan on going to the beach and hanging out with Rachel and cruising in the car and hopefully get a new car.
This spring break, I'm going to go to New Orleans and visit some family I haven't seen, and I'll be going to my ranch and roping cattle.
I'm going to play golf and do a lot of fishing.
Well, I'm going to paint my car and go to the beach and bum out mostly. I might go to Corpus Christi or something.
Me and 11 girls are getting a beach house at Galveston.
People had to say, and personally for spring break, I'm going to go fishing, and I'm going to go to the beach, and I'm going to lay out and get a tan, and I'm even going to go to a wedding. Not mine, it's a cousin actually. And but let's see what these people are doing. Amy, what are you doing for spring break?
Oh, well, I'm going to go snow skiing in Lake Tahoe.
And Kim, what are your plans?
I am renting a condo on the beach.
Okay, so that's it from the courtyard. Now let's go back to Hammer.
Proper. Well, John, looks like you got the lifestyles of the rich and famous down there. Well, that's our program for today. Because of spring break, we will not be on next week. But please join us again on Thursday, March 21st, when Friendswood Update continues.